is Justin Suarez.
How you doing? My name's Taste.
My name is Jamari Taylor.
Hi, my name is Branden Redmond.
Yo, so my name is Jaziel, Pugh.
My name is Ricky Watts, and I'm creating a mural for the 2021 Color the Creek Festival.
With this portrait, it's no one in particular, but I really wanted to spread light of peace, of healing, and use different symbolism for the people of Battle Creek to find a space to heal and find peace whenever they're out and about in the community. I'm just grateful that I'm able to use what I love to do as a local artist to uplift people through portraiture and to show power and strength and pull out beauty with these portraits. Color the Creek has been absolutely amazing to me. Back in 2019, Color the Creek was my first mural, and I was super nervous, wasn't experienced at all, didn't know where to start, so it was really challenging, but I'm grateful that my hometown gave me that opportunity and trusted and believed in me as an artist to, work and to really put my work out there. And now to be able to come back in 2021, now that I'm a little bit more experienced, it feels really great to be able to show that growth and tell others my story of what I have gone through as a young artist.
Well, this piece is comprised of several different elements. The primary one in my portion is a portrait of a young lady named Francesca Diaz. She has worked in a youth mentorship program that I run back home in Rochester. She's turned into a fantastic young artist herself and has inspired me in a lot of ways. So I chose to include a portrait of her in this. There's also some other elements, including a Puerto Rican tree frog, also known as a coquille. Francesca is Puerto Rican herself, so I felt that this would be one element that I could use to sort of reflect her background and her culture. Also to the same effect, there's a hyacinth, which is the national flower of Puerto Rico. In this composition, Francesca is holding a bow and arrow, and she is ready to aim and shoot at an apple that's sitting on top of Taste's piece on the other side of the wall. Well, this is actually now my 5th time visiting Battle Creek, and I think I enjoy it more every time. I feel like I've gotten kind of familiar with the city at this point, and have started to learn a lot of its story through the people that I meet here. So it's really made me feel connected to Battle Creek. It's become one of my favorite places that I get to go each year. And consistently, Battle Creek, something about it ends up making me create my favorite piece of the year each time that I'm here.
I just like doing graffiti pieces. That's what I do. So really it's just the study of letter forms, abstract letter forms and typography. Battle Creek is it's a great town. Color the Creek is it's a really great event. A lot of good folks doing the organization and stuff. And it's my first time out here, so this is a great experience for me.
I'm actually from Battle Creek. I was born and raised here, but the past few years I've been living elsewhere in Michigan, and I just moved out of Michigan, but I came back for the month to create this sculpture for Color the Creek. And the sculpture just says The Creek, but in very large letters made out of plywood. While in high school, I decided to go into engineering, and as that can be like creative and fulfilling in ways, it's not in other ways for me specifically. I decided to change my direction in life and decided to go to art school and kind of venture into that. My experience as I've been here, every year since the beginning of the event, I was one of the, I guess, co-founders, but I help run it every year. And I don't know, my experience is always great. It's so much fun just to be in the city that you're from, to actually like try to make a difference, especially through art, something that I grew up loving and actually decided to venture into at a fairly young age.
For me, it's less about the inspiration and more about the painting process itself. Because it's an abstract piece, it doesn't have to be anything, so I don't really draw inspiration from things I see. It's more of a spontaneous vision while I'm working, and it all kind of builds off of itself. I've had a blast here in Battle Creek. This is something that I love to do, going on the road and seeing new communities and new cities. The people here have just been so excited and really inviting, and I've had a really nice time.
My name is Jaziel Pugh. I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan, and right now I'm creating an explosion of bubbles across a car detailing shop. We back doing it again. It's always nice to be a part of it and be able to come out in the city and find a new venue, that wants some artwork. So I'm happy, dude. I've been doing this for probably 4 or 5 years now, so every year it gets better and better.
Some of the best advice I could give to a young artist is to not get discouraged when it doesn't turn out the way that you want. I think that's the hardest part about trying to excel at anything, is pushing past the points where you fail. Making good art requires making a lot of bad art ahead of time and sticking with it even when you feel like you're failing at it.
Best thing I can say is just don't be afraid to create and have fun. Do art that makes you happy first, and if you want to do it for a living, then build a market around that, because then you'll always be doing something that you love.
becoming a professional artist and doing it for a living, it takes time. I've been doing it now for about 15 years, and it's just something that is just constantly kind of growing and evolving, and the longer you do it, the more opportunities come up, the more experience you get, and eventually you kind of work your way up to where you want to be.
You're always gonna face challenges, but the challenges make you stronger, and they're super, super important. So I would say just keep pushing, and that along the way on your journey, it will get easier, and you will look back and be so satisfied that you've never given up. So keep going, make sure you network, and stay connected with people.
So it's probably like two parts of advice. The first one is probably like go big or like go home. You know, I say that because it's like a lot of people that want the same thing. So it's like you gotta figure out a way to make it work for you. Yeah, I mean, the second piece of advice is just like you can't give up. Like I know that sounds cliche, but like, man, that's really a fact. Because it's always gonna be obstacles and opportunities that's like gonna rise up to you, good ones and bad ones. And I feel like if you sell yourself short, man, you'll never get there. You won't even start. So
trust the process. If you actually enjoy it, it's often the process that you enjoy and not particularly the outcome. You know, it's not the end result. It's the journey, as they say. It's everything in between.